Ew. What is up, Jackie Butt, Coro, and Ash? How you guys doing? It's like you were just listening to this. You know, you probably were. If you're a fan of Ballstick. If there's any Ballstick fans around here, you might have heard some of that crosscode music just a couple of hours ago. But who? Ballstick with two C's. He's this new guy on the block. I think he murdered High Ballstick 21 recently. Cops haven't found out yet, though, so, don't rat or anything. Finish your Bandos book. Yo, was it pretty good? How did it end? This idol porn is eye-popping. What, this 3D model of the idol revolving in the main page? Is it popping out to you? I see. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hi, Coro, Brew55, bye. I mean, the Brew55 Leah. Hey, Ballstick. It ends with plus a melee strength out of nowhere? What the hell? It's such an ass pull. It's kind of a random ending. Yo, you're so not upset right now, Ballstick. What the hell? Yo, Waka. How are you? Good to see you. Are you here to watch me solve another murder? Like that other murder that I solved? Continue to solve? Crust me, eat a burrito? I literally just ate a burrito for dinner. How did you know that, Waka? Do you work at the Chipotle that I got a burrito from? I had a burrito like an hour ago. Chipotle. Like literally. Eat a second burrito to prove that I ate the first one? Is that proof? I don't know how that follows. I don't think eating one burrito proves if you eat two burritos. I don't know. I think there's some leaps of logic there. Okay, what's this? Chewan's yummy. Okay. Sure. Yep, that makes sense. In case anyone's wondering what happens in the game, Albert Cloudsley Esquire. Right. What happened in the game is that these guys found this cursed magic idol, and the guy murdered his expedition partner who found it, and the guy inherited it. His descendants inherited it, and now we have a long line where he died in a tragic hunting accident with the idol. The idol got inherited by his partner, his business partner, but his brother wanted it for himself, so he had his business partner killed in order to retrieve the idol. But there's this secret society of cultists who also want the idol, and so they tried to have the brother murdered, but they ended up getting the sister instead. And so they instead hired these highwaymen to rob the idol from the Lord Brother. Lord Brother ended up faking his own death and using the idol to infiltrate said secret cultist society. And currently he is positioning himself as their messiah figure by using the idol to conduct magic. That's where we are so far. There is a game in here, yes. That is the story so far. This is the scene where he has performed a miracle in some way. Yes. Stream is pretty idle. I mean, watching a stream is always pretty idle, right? You don't need to really do anything. You kind of just sit there and watch. Has this game already been started? Yes, this is the second day of Curse of the Golden Idol, Goro. I just did a recap of day one. I did. You missed pre-stream? The thing is, this is like pre-stream. Except that there's some other sounds playing at the same time. Is the game louder than it was yesterday? No, I don't think so. Secret Saturday stream? Yeah, I almost never stream on Saturdays, but I decided to yesterday. How come I didn't stream yesterday? How come you didn't moderate yesterday? Huh? That's the real question. I think. We got a little bit of the ways through this at the end of yesterday, this case, and that we have identified the names of all the figures here to present. You stream to moderate on Saturdays, but there's still the pre-stream that you gotta moderate? What do you mean? People have the magical relic in their hands chronologically? Wait, what? In this scene? There's 3 people with it in their hands? What the hell? Blank blank blackmailed blank to find out how blank would perform the miracle of blank. Huh. Wait, what? I did not realize that's going on in here. Okay, I'm pretty sure he flew. That's what's going on here. Pre-stream is moderated only against Brungo. It's for the viewers. Well, you still need to moderate it to make sure that there's no, pro-Brungo sympathizers in pre-stream. Carolyn's not in chat. What are you supposed to moderate? What if someone's in here saying things like, "Oh, wow, I love Brungo," in pre-stream? You gotta give them a ban. Also, hey, Flammable. Gaming! We're gaming. Yes, we are gaming. Miracle hypothesis: the water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. So the idea is he flew, I think, by holding this down. I think that's what happened. In the process, somehow this guy died. What is this? This is suck in air, right? This is decrease air. Aim at the sky. Hold for 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should become full enough to perform the miracle once. Okay, so I think the idea is they make a vacuum above him in order to pull himself upward. Or the alternative is that he points it downward in order to fly upwards, but it's harder to say stable, right? That's why he says ensuring my balance is paramount. So that's the miracle that he performed. You're not a liar. You've never lied in your once, not even one time. I don't think I've ever heard you tell the truth, Flammable, actually. Can you even tell the truth? Like, say some factually true statement, Flammable. Say something like, I don't know, this shirt is not blue. I bet you can't do it. Yeah. What? Okay, so I have the notes of the meeting here. Well, no. It just says that he was in charge of making the notes, but he hasn't actually made any notes yet. Interesting. You won music theory. Oh my god, good job. It is, though. What, the shirt? The shirt's not blue. The shirt's never has been blue. Congratulations on winning music theory. What did you theorize about music? You passed both parts? I knew you would do it. I never doubted for an instant. Yeah, it's true. Flammable won't even admit to the British allegations, which is pretty sad at this point. Golden snuff box filled with opium powder. Okay. I am confused a little bit here about what's going on here. Wait, what day is this right now? Yo, Pikmin 2, good luck, bud. You'll get it, you'll win it one day, and I hope you do, because that would be pretty good. The thing is that Britain isn't real, it's a boogeyman. You know, I never thought Britain was real until we had a bona fide Englishman in our chat. And I'm not referring to the username bona fide Englishman, I'm referring to, not Flammable. One of these days I'll play a Pikmin and I'll love it. I'll probably enjoy it. I enjoy every game I've ever played, with a couple exceptions. What is this? Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Oh, good luck. Wait, what kind of game even is that? Is that an RPG? I feel like I've asked you this before. Congrats on having fun today. Thank you. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood. He has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. It's a magical artifact hidden in his cane. Performing the miracle, he input the following... Wait, which one is McBain? Is McBain the one who died? Yes. Okay. I think I understand what happened here. So, this guy is the former servant of the guy who changed his identity. So he wrote to the master, telling him that he should try these glyphs in order to do the miracle. But he didn't mention the fact that the idol reverses its function every time it's used, which means that this guy attempted to do the same miracle and died in the process. So this guy tried to do the same flying thing, but he died. So, right. So probably the order of things that happened, based off of this retelling of how these things work, is because Lord Angus McBain is always the one to try the thing out for himself. So it would have started with Lazarus Hurst, who performs the miracle. Then Angus McBain attempts to recreate it, and then Walter Keane holds it after they're done. There we go. Beautiful. It's Dark Souls 4. It's Dark Souls. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is Dark Souls. Okay, got it. I got that. That's. I'm looking forward to that. You know, I thought that was Elden Ring, but maybe we'll have to push Elden Ring a little bit further back if we're going to be playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga first. Move Brungo. Should he get a real estate license? That is the wrong redemption, so I cannot answer the question. Has to be an opinion haver, or you can't have my opinion. Your soul's healing from ghosts and goblins, thanks to Crosscode. Very nice, Ballstick. I am glad. What? Ghosts and Goblins looks like a super fun game. I don't know what you mean. Blackmailed Blank to figure out how Blank would perform the miracle of Blank. Oh, did he blackmail? Who did he blackmail? Proud Beastmaster. Water Snake Master. It's not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me. Doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It'll unbalance your humors. I have no idea what that's talking about there, honestly. Need a Magic 8 Brungo redeem? Wouldn't that be more like a chat command? I could have, like, Nightbot do Magic 8 ball or whatever. You'll buy my house? You don't have money, Flammable. Let's be real, you lost it all gambling. Okay, so I feel like the obvious answer to this, based off of how I understand this should work, is that Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane to figure out how Lazarus Hurst performed the miracle of flying. Oops. I missed a name. Walter. That's because his last name is McBain. There you go. Okay. So then this is pretty much filled out already, right? This would be Lazarus Hurst. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the power of the miracle of flying and become Griffin Reborn. Then Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a head wound. Although every other bone in his body was also broken, so that works as well. Okay. That one we already basically did yesterday. You asked a Magic 8 Ball for advice about email clients. It said Outlook not so good. This is excellent, Tash. I'm using Outlook for the first time in my life for work, and I agree, it's garbage. I hate every product Microsoft has ever made. You refunded yourself? You can refund your own redeems, Waka? You can do that? Damn, that's abuse, honestly. I should ban you for that. I have a job? What do you mean, Weapons? Hi, Weapons. How are you doing? Of course I have a job. Well, I mean, I say of course. It's not really an of course. Why wouldn't I have a job? Okay. They removed a shortcut ribbon recently and you cannot get it back recently, as in like a year ago. Oh, I love when people just remove useful features from their software for no reason whatsoever. My job is to be bad at shitty games. Hey, all the games that I play most of the games that I play are pretty damn good, okay? As for how good I am, I don't know. I feel like I did okay at Dark Souls 3. I was doing pretty good at that. You never done it before now, but I sent you over the edge and now you're an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic because you had to redeem your own channel points. I feel like, shit, okay, this is the next case. I feel like that's on you. I feel like you were going to be an alcoholic regardless of what I did, you know? I don't know if I was really the cause of that. I mean, if all it takes is 1,000 slips of latinum in the Brungo stream to get you drinking, can't blame that on me. Flammable does not tell a lie. What, that you like Outlook? Outlook is fine. Maybe your standards for email are really low. Yeah, I think you could afford to have higher standards, Flammable. Honestly, treat yourself. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden shears. Okay, is this a big one? This looks like a big one. What is going on here? Where even are we? Oh, I recognize some of these people. In a world with Gmail, Outlook should not exist. Gmail is better, I agree. Answer your Move Brungo redemption. Not until you make it an opinion haver. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. Tea house, chess house, croquet field, library, salon, flower beds, and fountain are the locations that we have here, apparently, according to the map. This looks like the gardener. This guy is high as fuck. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Looks like the butler. Leopold, your plan to frame Petu is sublime. Your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Okay, this guy is a cult member because he's got the ring. Everyone with the ruby ring is a cult member. He was also in the last frame. He was one of the masters, I think. Clean doctor's scalpel. A clean small sword. Hey, your mods. Why don't you send me the invoice formally, and I'll make sure that it's dealt with in 3 to 8 business months. Did not say you like Outlook. That's not true. You did not tell that lie. You said that Outlook is fine, which is equivalent to saying you like Outlook, honestly. If you're not against Outlook, you're with Outlook. Full glass of sherry and almost empty glass of sherry. Okay, potential poisoning here. Fallen bottle of sherry. Sherry. This is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. That's pretty racist, but this is 18th century Britain. Or pseudo-Britain. Any frogs in chat? I see 2 frogs in chat right now. I see a Pepe and a frog dance. Now a third one. Now I see a frog chatting. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that prime minister position. Well, what to do about the prime minister position? Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. This guy is missing a button, indeed. Not quite sure how that's evidence yet, but this guy seems to think that it's evidence. What are you grabbing your pants for? But this guy was also he's in the cult, and he was also in the previous cult scene. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict. Okay, so the cult members are both framing this Leopold guy. Congress? This is British Congress. Interesting. He's got the seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Can't help but notice that the seals of the Lemurian clans are also some of the symbols that are on the golden idol. There's also a missing what looks like boomerang. Oh, here it is. Bloody seems to be the murder weapon. Bongris? Brongris? Brongris sounds like a female Brungo. You hear about the dog that died? Apparently it was the lab explosion. God. Oh god, the dog just spontaneously combusted? That's a shame. That's a real shame. I hadn't heard about that, though, weapon's name. Brungress is to Brungo as Congress is to Congo. Yeah, that makes sense. Although I'm not really sure how Congress is to Congo. Screenshots a political cartoon from the New Yorker. You mean the frame of the game? The whole game is kind of political cartoon energy, it's true. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Your friend at one of the balls. You said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at the manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay, it seems to be James Turner's house. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. This seems to be a Lemurian. Is this the Lemurian representative they're talking about? Brown stone slate seal of... Okay, the symbol on the seal is none of the symbols that are here, actually. Wait, really? Or it's kind of like a combination. Is this like a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 is 2 3s put together. This is just ribbon. This is a 4 and a 3, which makes a 7. This is a 4 and a 4, which makes an 8. A 4, a 4 and a 1, which makes a 9. A 4, 4, a 1 and a 1, which makes a 9. This which makes it 4, 4, 1 and 1, which makes it 10. And then this would be the 11th. I see. So then what would this number be? This would be like a 4, a 1, 3 and a 3 is also 11. Different way of writing 11. Brungress is to Brungo is Congress. Wait, I just read that. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. My bad. I meant to read Storming the Brungress, which is a crime that many people have been committed for recently, I think. I'm pretty sure they're going to jail for it now, right? Honestly, I've barely been keeping track with it at all. Pause? What am I pausing for, Waka? Okay, what else does this guy have on him? Spicy smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. My pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan and a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. I'm going to confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay, so this is the Lemurian prince. Heard that you got invited to a party by the director of Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to our honor. This is just mist? No. Ribbon. Very different. Lemurian War Club? Wonder who sent this note. This might be the opportunity to reclaim our honor. Okay. What else do we have here? Believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable... No? Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, he's got everybody's testimonies already. Okay, the constable's already done all the work. Ah, great. Leopold claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through a glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor, asleep. Woke up the butler. Entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. Expect the butler to raise the alarm. This one's Leopold. Anyone want to go watch K-pop with you in San Fran? Is it Blackpink in your area? Because I keep getting ads for them being in San Fran. Butler? What about the word butler? Weapon or flammable? Do you like that word, butler? It's not? Okay. Should I go? Should I go watch K-pop with you? Gideon. I don't know if I know which one Gideon is. Claims that he played croquet with Ergen in the morning, got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Mrs. Ergin was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. I am not processing all these testimonies, I'll be honest. You'll move to San Fran to watch K-pop with Waka? That's a long ways to move, all the way from the UK. I don't know if you can even immigrate legally, easily. You know, it's kind of tough. Slightly difficult to understand what Ergin says, potentially because he has challenges with our language, but he claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Okay. James claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning, then went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry, spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. NB, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Right, James Turner, I think. San Fran does mean San Francisco. Yes, this is true. Americans love British people. This whole border patrol, you're an actor. Which British actor would Flammable pass as? Fucking, who's the little twink? You know the one. That little British twink who everyone likes right now? You know the one. He's Spider-Man. Alistair claims that in the morning he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Okay, right, because he's the general. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Okay, that's funny. Audric said he served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. Just the butler. So Master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. The gardener's name is Mr. Spade. Okay. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. He was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, and saw the deceased lying in the salon. That sounds very suspicious. Americans love no one. Well, they love K-pop, apparently. This guy's name is Billiam. Billiam Swade. Billiam claims that he planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush. Will the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor? In the afternoon, moved to the rosebush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain, and around noon, continue his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Holy shit. Okay, now let's inspect the body. Man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. Yes. The boomerang seems the obvious murder weapon, but I don't know. You got a teacher named Mr. Spade? Was he a good gardener? Dear friend, the elections are over. Let's uphold the tradition, have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. Yeah. Okay, well, that's suspicious for Leo, for sure. Although I will note that it is both... The fact that it's both of the cult members who are trying so hard to frame Leopold here definitely makes me think it's not him. He's got a... Right, he has the missing button in his hand. He was an openly gay singer who probably gardened. Well, that's pretty cool. Especially the gardening part. And the gay part. Was he like a singing teacher? What did he teach? Psychoactive plants. I love... Don't you love those, you know, British aristocrats who just have diagrams of lists of psychoactive plants in their study? Drug symptoms for the spotty onion, the black poppy, the Lemurian lichen, and red berries. Surge of energy, hyperconcentration of one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking, illusion of unity with the universe, sleepiness. Whites of eyes get a pink tint. Ah! Like this pink tint in this guy's eye. And they said that they got sleepy after they drank the sherry. So it looks like the sherry was spiked with some black poppy. He was a singing teacher? I see. That's cool. Okay, so who else had the sherry? I would have to go through the testimonies again. His master arrived, instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk. Okay, so Leopold took some of the sherry. Are his eyes red? Yes, his eyes are red as well. Leopold and this guy. I thought this was the butler. Why did he drink the sherry? Or did he not? It's the nerdiest way to talk about drugs. What, that the spotty onion causes an illusion of unity with the universe? Yeah, kind of. Okay, what are the other scenes we have here? Chrysanthemum bushes, unfinished croquet match, rose bushes. We have a newspaper. May 11th, who will be the new prime minister? Election results, slim victory for New Order Party. New Order Party have the most MPs, but it's clear the two old parties were former coalition. Since either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst, okay, and his party in the opposition. Right, so the New Order Party is controlled by the cultists, and they're going to be in opposition. It looks like the moderate candidate for DM is the guy who got murdered. Dolphin statue is you when you're driving. This. Do you look upward and you go with like water spouting out of your mouth? The whole diagram is the nerdiest way to talk about drugs. It is kind of nerdy. True. Here's the chess match. Okay. Here is 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. We have the back lord. Okay. Jesus, okay, this one's a lot to look at. What do we have? Let's start with the identities. Get that worked out. So, the gardener is one Billiam Spade, which is the funniest possible name for a gardener. Oh God. The Lemurian representative is, I thought his name was Petu, or no, that was his, yeah, here, Petu. What's his last name? Does he have a last name? It's the Petu clan. Prince Petu? There's 2 spots for his name. Oh, Ergen was his first name, I think. Yes. So, these are first names. So, Ergen Petu, I suppose. Or this guy. Boy! The constable's easy too, because his name is just on the thing. Arthur Faulkner. Okay. This guy is the young guy who was invited in order to hang out with the prince from Lemuria. Which would make him... No, hold on. That would make him Bell, right? Where's that? Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. He was the one hanging out Okay, which one is Bell? First names. Why do you have to split between the first and last names like this? Okay, Podrick is, I think, the butler. Right, he served Lord Alistair in the chess house. Do we have a butler last name? Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send Butler away, just as Ergen was marking on the beauty of it. Saw Lord Alistair Cock. Oh, there we go. Lectured the butler. Lord Alistair Cock. Is he the... Who's the one who died? We don't even know. I'm pretty sure this one is Cock. Would I rather this emote be named Brungasm or Brungargle? I have no idea what emote you're possibly referring to, I'll be honest. It's a total mystery to me. James is preposterous, you knew Del well, he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Okay, this one is James something. Oh my god. James Turner. James Turner. Okay, sorry. I think he's the head of the house, right? Yeah, this is his house. So James Turner. Good. This emote? Let me take a look at this emote. Brungargle. I kind of like Brungargle, I'll be honest. Brungargle's pretty good. I don't think it will show up well in Twitch chat. Also, someone would need to redeem 5,000 channel points in order to get it to be added. I ain't adding that one for free. No way in hell. Is that a free ride? Sorry. I'm gonna say... Right, so this guy would be the general. Alistair Podrick? No, Alistair, what's his name? Fuck. Someone mentioned Lord Alistair in here. Has that classic Waka touch. Yeah, I don't know how Waka finds these emotes so easily. It's a gift, I guess. Leopold. Augustus, leave the front at noon. Mr. Hill. Young Master Bell says is correct. Lord Alistair Cock. Lecture the butler. I assume Lord Alistair... I think Lord Alistair Cock was in the previous scene, so he's got to be the other member of the cult. So I think it's this guy. He was also just in that other scene. So I could double check back there if I really wanted to. Alistair Cock. Okay. Who's this bozo who actually died? Hold on. Either loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine. Moderate leader. Okay, so Valentine's the one who died. What's Valentine's first name? I wonder. Anyway, this is Leopold. Oh, hold on. Is Leopold the one who the other? Oh yeah, I think Leopold is the leader of the loyalists here. So that's Blanchard. Gotcha. Leopold Blanchard. Alright, we're close. This is young Master Bell. And this is the butler Podrick. I think. First name. That's the first name. Okay. There saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Probably... Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Did we already get this? Leopold Blanchard? Yeah, okay, I already did that. Augustus? Hold on. I have no idea where that comes into play, actually. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know who Lord Augustus could be. I think I have something wrong in here. Let me hold on. Let me briefly check the previous one, just so that I can make sure. This guy was, yes, is Alistair Cock and James Turner. Okay, so just making sure that we got those people right, who we actually already knew. Waka wants me to add it to see if it looks good. It's still going to cost you 5,000 points. I'm sorry. Just, that shit don't come free. You know, Latinum's hard to come by these days. Gotta squeeze it out of people wherever I can. Where did I even get the word Gideon from? Okay, from the testimonies. Gideon played croquet with Ergen. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay, so... Brung scared because you know how good it looks? Brung spin? Brung spin looks pretty good, doesn't it? I don't understand what you're upset about, Waka. You always wanted Brung spin to be enabled in this channel, and now it is. Surely you should be happy about this. It's more like Brung rotate? No? What's the difference between rotating and spinning? I mean, can you describe the difference? I would say they're the same action. Turner. Okay, so Gideon was with Ergen. Ergen says everything Master Bell says is correct. So I think it's Gideon Bell is the young guy. So then we have Podrick. The problem here is that Podrick claims... Did somebody say Lord Augustus or whatever? Yeah, Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. He did his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Who the hell's Mr. Hill then? Wait, Mr. Hill? Okay, so our two remaining things, Hill and Augustus, are last name. That's not good. Finally, get it. Brungo doesn't have a family tree. He has a family ladder. Would you like to explain that one, Weapons? What exactly are you implying about my family? Why don't you spell it out to everybody in plain terms? Something even a Brungo could understand. I'm one of the Brung. Oh. Oh, okay. See, I thought you were claiming that my family heritage is inbred, but that is a sincerely less insulting pun to make. Thank you. I need to turn my fan up. So the difference between rotating and spinning is that one sucks, Waka? I don't know how rigorous that definition is. All sandwiches are related because they're inbred. Is all sandwiches inbred? What about open-faced sandwiches? We're 99% banana. No. No, that's not quite true. Yes, we know James Turner is right. Open face are sandwiches once removed. Surely they're still related though then. Surely. Wait, what? Ooh, I'm actually very confused. Ooh, I'm very confused. Unless Augustus is a first name. This is Podrick Hill. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. He was called Lord Augustus, even though referring to him by his first name seems kind of weird. Okay, we have identities. We have the identities down. So, Augustus Valentine, potential prime ministerial candidate, was the victim. You were removed once. What were you removed from? Weapons? The premises? Yeah, we're only 50% banana though, not 99. I mean, some of us, I suspect, are a little bit more banana than others. Yeah, but on average, we're like 50%. Okay. There are empty slots. Okay, now we need the location of each suspect when the body was found. So we need to know, when was the body found? Constable, what do you have for me? Entered the salon and found the body. That was Leopold who apparently found the body. Okay. The salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, it deduced that Lemurian was the murderer. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Who specifically do I suspect? Me? Well, so the game's suggesting one of two options. It's suggesting that it's either the Lemurian guy who Leopold is accusing, because it was a Lemurian boomerang, which was the apparent murder weapon, and he's got this note on him saying that he got invited to the party, and that you should kill some of these damn colonizers for revenge. He has a letter on him saying that. Or it's Leopold, who's blaming it on the Lemurian, and these guys are saying it's him because he has a missing button, and the guy's got the button in his hand. You get a chat poll. I don't think enough people are paying attention to the game to have an opinion on this, about whether it's Leopold or the Lemurian. I kind of suspect it's neither, or rather, I guess right now I'm leaning towards it is the Lemurian, but he's being set up like this letter, and the setup is from these guys, from the cultists in their opposition party. Every vote matters. I don't know about that. If you can convince Waka to start a poll, then you can have a poll. How about that? But you gotta take it up with him. Okay. Democracy. Get your votes in now for democracy. Brungasm or Brungargle? What do we name the new emote that Waka has created? Cast your vote now. This is democracy in action right here. The voter turnout is terrible these days. I'm gonna vote for Brungargle personally myself, actually. Not a huge Brungasm fan. Because, you know, I don't look like that when I, Well, anyway, it's just not a good emote. Okay. So, Leopold found the body. Which means that when the body was found, the loyalist, Leopold, would have been in the salon. Where this is the salon, right? Yes. He would have been in the salon, because he found the body where the body is. Favorite thing about democracy is the immunity. Immunity? Immunity to what? Okay. So, Hourglass became drowsy as he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the door, woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep, woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. On inspecting the weapon, deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. I'm supposed to be when the body was found, okay. Played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler. Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay. So I think they were probably at the chess house the entire time, basically. Both Gideon and Ergen. They seem to have an alibi. Chess house, young man, and the prince, Lemuria. Doctor. The doctor is James Turner, right? Okay. Alistair, in the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. Played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Oh, never mind. Wait. Dr. Turner and Alistair were supposed to be at the chess house. I don't know about that. Everyone's apparently at the chess house. This doesn't quite make sense. Audric says that he served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. Master arrived and instructed him to dispose of that spoiled sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, go to insist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library, take away the glasses, found Leopold asleep. He was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. He was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. Then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Okay, so he would have been in the library, according to his testimony. He passed out at the time. Billiam the gardener, planted and pruned all morning by the bush, saw the young gentleman and foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. The afternoon moved to the rose bush. From there saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Okay, the roses, just outside, I guess, the field would probably be the best way to say that. Or flower beds, rather. Makes more sense. Oh my god, and we have a winner of the first ever vote. Brung Gargle has beaten Brungasm with a 3-0 vote. Incredible. Wow. Democracy in action. Yeah, I don't know. Alistair claims to be in the chess house with Turner. Rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. Both Alistair and James agree that they were playing chess, although they're the ones who are in cahoots because they're the two cult members. I don't know if I could quite believe that. Because the young man and the prince. Prince just says that everything Master Bell says is absolutely correct. And he says that they played croquet in the morning, got bored and went to drink tea, then went to the chess house, Then they saw Lord Alistair lecture the butler. They saw Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Then Alistair left the chess house and came back. I mean, I feel like they're lying, but I don't know what they're lying about. It's not like all four of these people were at the chess house, right? Right. Brong. What's up, Poco? How are you doing? You missed the vote, Poco, on the name of the new emote that has not yet been added because nobody will spend 5,000 channel points for it. But it has officially been Brung Gargle. Is this Bloodborne? Yes, actually. This is Bloodborne. I think FromSoft went in an interesting direction on this, but I don't think they didn't want to be pigeonholed, you know? They didn't want to be... They didn't want to just be the Dark Souls company, so they made something a little different. So... This is kind of dumb because I can check whether the obvious answer is actually right, in that it looks like the boomerang's the murder weapon, that he was murdered in the salon, and that he was found by Leopold Blanchard. But it'll tell me whether this is true or not. Okay, that is true. Burn, gargle. Burn and gargle. Were they in? Oh, they were in the tea house. Oh, they were in the tea house. They were just watching the people in the chess house from the distance, I guess. They weren't actually. They didn't actually leave the tea house. I think that's what I got wrong. So, young man and the prince were in the tea house. Oh, okay. So now we have all the pieces set. We know who everyone is and where they were when this guy was murdered. Interesting. How are you today, Becca? I wonder where this sherry came... So the point of the sherry was that it knocked these people out. It knocked the butler and him out, which gave the window for Alistair to probably kill him, because Gideon saw Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Right, and because he was knocked out by the sherry being poisoned or being drugged, Leopold could have had the button torn off of him and placed into his hand, into the guy's hand, and it worked. Entering the library to take away the glasses, and Lord Leopold is asleep. Yes. Why did the butler drink the sherry too? Who was supposed to get the sherry? Oh, Turner was supposed to have. Except, right, that this glass of sherry was full. Didn't drink from it. I don't know how this guy ended up drunk, or I mean, drugged. He must have drunk the sherry too. So, early in the morning, what verbs do I have here? Planted, stole, provoke, killed, drugged, frame. I don't think any of those is really right. My god, what? I have no idea. The interesting thing with this game and its like detective solvy is that like I say it's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. It gives you so much of the structure because you're filling in blanks, you know, that it kind of leads you down a lot of line of thinking just off of like the structure of what sentences it wants you to make here. So like early in the morning, this means that I mean, I know the drugging's relevant, but I don't know, I feel like I know what happens, but I don't really know how to write it properly. Meanwhile, in the blank, blank blank, blanked blank blank, and blank a Lemurian club? Not a club, it's a boomerang. Why don't I have an option for a boomerang? I thought I did have the word boomerang. Apparently not. Oh. Oh, wait. I get this. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. Okay. Meanwhile, in the I have no idea. Blank blank blanked blank blank and blank a Lemurian blank from the blank. Any blankers? I have no idea, like, what do you actually mean? I mean, I guess this is a club, even though I don't think this is a club. This is a, you know, this is a boomerang. That's the thing that's missing. I thought I got the word boomerang somewhere in here. I must be totally tripping. Meanwhile, in the library? Don't know why, but your phone works so much better with the Wi-Fi here. Oh, yeah? Sometimes? Well, I don't know. You mean in comparison to your computer? Or do you mean you've moved to a different Wi-Fi area? Turn my shit down to 140p and it was still crawling? Yeah, that's just me. My fat ass takes up so much of the, so much bandwidth, you know what I'm saying? Fat with a PH. Unaware of a boomerang? I mean, the boomerang is... Oh! It's over here. Thank you. Right. I forgot that they disappear from down here after you use them somewhere. Okay, yes, there we go. That makes more sense. Okay, good. Okay. Meanwhile, in the blank... Did no one even see this guy? What's his name again? Augustus Valentine? Did no one's testimony mention where he was? Okay. Saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Okay. There you go. What's up, Sully? How you doing? Gamer cousin? I hear you're a gamer cousin too, gamer. This place you're staying at on the internet is some weird shit because the homeowner hates the big tech shit. Hates big tech, so refuses to get good internet. Sounds like a convenient excuse. Yeah, I'm sorry. Glad that it kind of works better on your phone now. I think in the blank, meanwhile, Blank, blank, and blank, blank. Blank a Lemurian, blank from the blank. The brungulations are happening. The brungulations are coming out really slowly. Is the implication supposed to be that... No, I don't know. I have no idea what these implications are. James Turner? Podrick Hill? James Turner blanked, blank, blank, and blanked a Lemurian blank from the blank. Or boomerang from the salon. What game has required the most brungulation from me? Baba is like the easy answer. Constant brungulations all the time. Salon at around noon. I think it was James who did the killing, right? Because wait, which one snuck away from the chess match? Was it saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house? Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. So I think it's and the Alistair Cock killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. I just don't know what this middle part is supposed to be. Somebody stole the boomerang, apparently. But I don't remember that part. Or I didn't quite get that part from any of the testimonies. This is happening while James Turner is... Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb, aren't I? Alistair in the chess house in the morning. No, I'm not totally sure. Did they also drug somebody else? When did this drugging take place? Yo, you're shredding over there, Poco? What are you shredding? Leave the fountain at around noon. I'm so unaware. I think, I don't know. It could be as simple as oh, no. I don't know what it could be as simple as, actually. Why do I have a shred emote? Because Cora made it and gave it to me, and I was like, sure, I'll add it. That's all it really takes. You make an emote, it looks good. I'll add it. You know. Why do you think I don't commonly shred on stream? You will keep that in mind. Yeah, the emphasis on the has to look good. I have to actually like the emote, you know, important part. Oh, that's another good example, Ballstick. Cora made that one too. Salve, friend! Entering the library to take away the glasses, found Lord Leopold asleep. Onion was overcome by dizziness. I do not understand this. At all. Unless the idea is... Meanwhile, in the chess house... Alistair Cock drugged the butler, which is why he fell asleep. He must have been drugged too, so I guess this is probably it. And stole a Lemurian boomerang. Scroll's not filled incorrectly. Okay, it's very wrong, apparently. There's more than 2 incorrect in here. Oh. Would I make not ideal a Twitch emote? Maybe. I guess I could. How do follower emotes work? I saw that follower emotes are a thing. Do they only work in the channel? Because surely you can't just have follower emotes that are like global anywhere, right? They just work in the channel? Okay. We were working on an emote, but it's impossible to tell what's going on. That's the problem with Twitch emotes, is they're very small in chat. They need to be pretty visually distinct to show what's actually happening. At around noon. Around noon. In the fountain? No. Wait, what? Well, it says the salon was where he was murdered, and that's correct. So I have no idea what the deal is with this, honestly. I think I need a brung sona. Oh, joy. What do you think the brung sona should be like? Because Podrick Hill also got drugged at some point. So what is wrong? Huh? The brung identity. Holy shit, that's the brungo. Or is it Jesus Christ? What's the line? What's the meme? I think it's Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne. Brungo Blue is my brungsona. Don't know what that means. I don't watch movies. I literally just quoted the movie. I literally just quoted it. You can't even make this joke as I quote the movie. It doesn't work. Dude. How do I have more than 2 wrong in here? I actually don't understand. I guess the thing is... In the salon, Blank killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. This is 100% true. It should be Alistair Cock who was the one here, right? Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterward. Left the chess house. To do what, huh? Although James led the interrogation, maybe James is the one doing the killing as well. He said that after I said it to make me mad. I wasn't mad. I've never been angry in my entire life, so it failed. What? How am I not close here? This makes no sense. It's got to be this part where Podrick Hill gets drugged, because I don't remember this at all, and I don't really understand this part either. He's clearly drugged because he's got the high eyes. He's got the pink eyes. White of eyes get a pink tint when you're drugged by the poppy. So he's been drugged, which is why he fell asleep, why he fainted. But I don't get where in his testimony this happened. Served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled cherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, found Leopold asleep and was suddenly overcome by dizziness and fainted. Who was, wait, yeah, James Turner was with, he claims that he drank a glass of sherry with Blanchard in the morning. He definitely didn't because one of the glasses is untouched, but he was there. I was a League player, you know, I've been mad before. Not once in my entire life. On stream. Never. I mean, okay, maybe a couple of times on stream, but not because of anything that anybody has said. Unless they were Carolyn. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. I don't get this. There's been multiple times when I rage quit games and didn't finish them on stream. Literally not a single time ever. Name one. Name a single game that I've ever not completed after starting. Now that the elections are over. Carolyn? Carolyn? Carolyn is not a video game. What are you talking about? Also, I beat The Witcher. Catherine. I beat Catherine. I beat those games. I rage quit TF2 and Roblox. Okay, I'll grant you that. I did rage quit the Sonic game in Roblox. Dude, what the f... I did not rage quit the meme stream. I did the entire meme stream. Got a lot of memes out of it. This doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Rage quit the last ending of Nier Automata. That wasn't rage. Also, the game crashed on me. Didn't beat the robot zombie game. Robot zombie game. Maybe you're right. I don't even remember that. I'm not even sure what you're referring to. Dude. What the... God, I wish anybody was paying attention to this to help me. I have no idea what's going on. How is this wrong? This is like exactly... This is right. This is right. This is what fits. This is the only thing that could fit. Like, maybe the chess house is wrong. I wonder if it's just the locations that are wrong. What am I missing? Go assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Planted and pruned, saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. After noon, moved to the rosebush. From there, saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the roses. The alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill? Right. It was Monkey Man? Dude, Monkey Man ain't even an option. I swear this fits. This all fits perfectly, like this scenario. With all the available evidence. I don't understand how it's wrong. Yeah. I'm stumped. Do I have to just start inputting random things? I mean, oh, well, this isn't the chess house. Well, no, it must be in the chess house. I don't really understand when this drugging took place. I guess this is the part that I don't understand. At some point, Podrick Hill got drugged. You can tell because of his eyes and because he passed out. But by his testimony, he was with Alistair in the chess house in the morning. Master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry that he and Leopold had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. But upon entering the library, he was overcome by dizziness and fainted, which means he must have been drugged before then. And also, he didn't oh, drink some of the sherry, but then just didn't mention it because these glasses have been untouched. I guess maybe he picked up the bottle of sherry and drunk directly from it, and then got drugged or something. But this is like meanwhile, which means like at the same time, early in the morning. I am brung stumped at the moment. I'm brumped. I can't move on to the next one, right? No, because this is the end of the chapter. So I can't move on to the next chapter until I figure this out. Fuck. Is there a hint? There is a hint button. I've never used this before. I don't think I want to. I think using the hint button would be pretty lame. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Surely I don't need to do that. Okay, let me... Maybe I'm missing out on some important detail. Like, somewhere in here... He's the prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a seal of the 12 clans. Oh, he took his own seal back. I see why this is with him. He took the seal for number 11. So he did steal this. Oh, that's okay. That's what I'm missing. Ergen Patu. Meanwhile, in the salon... No. Wait a minute. When would this have happened? Cat update sits in the middle of the carpet and goes meow meow. Did anything prompt that? She was just on the carpet going meow at the kitty? What the hell? Something must have been going on with that. You approached her? Oh, that's why she went meow meow. I see. Well, she was just saying hi. She was just being friendly. Did she have a fun Sunday? Did you have a fun Sunday? Oh, Lord, Alistair leave the chess house and return early after. You had to work? They replaced all the registers? Oh, that sounds annoying. Like you had to like relearn how to do stuff? Or are they all better now? Stole a Lemurian seal salon. He stole the seal at some point. Is this why the drugging happened? The touchscreens are not worse in every way, but they're also not better in every way. That kind of makes sense. I would imagine, I don't know, why'd they even get upgraded? Does it work better from like the company standpoint to have touchscreens? I feel like that's just like easier to fail, you know what I mean? Easier to bug out and break at some point. Right, just a newer system, just something you gotta relearn. Just extra bells and whistles for no immediate, absolute practical upgrade. I think I get your vibe. I'm so confused. So he did take this. He did take his seal. Hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over. When he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Sleeping eye patch gentleman. Okay. When was he knocked out, Leopold? So he was falling asleep. Saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Right, so this would have happened at the same time. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler. Oh, what? Right. So the dude comes in, steals the seal. One thing that happened, someone tried to run their card through. It was authorized for $43 of the $70 purchase. Two options: you could cancel the transaction, try something else, or run the card through anyway. Tried to run the card through anyway, didn't have the security clearance to do that. Oh no, not the security clearance. Tried to cancel a transaction, didn't have the security clearance to do that either. That sounds the kind of loophole that the more heavy automated touchscreeny type things are going to run into. That's the kind of problem that I would imagine they would have, yeah. That sounds frustrating. I imagine you just had to call somebody with clearance to reset the thing. Chess house or 2 drugged. Not, it should be drugged. Reinvestigating a seal stealer? A seal as in like, you know, an emblem of a clan, not as in the animal. Fear not. There was security clearance bullshit in the old system too. There's just a lot more of it in the new one. Security clearance. It's all bullshit. Why do we even need security, you know? Everyone should just have maximum clearance. Who's with me? Sounds like they were right up against their credit limit or the balance in their checking account. Yeah, probably. But I think it just... the system not allowing Epicity to either proceed or back out is kind of the annoying part. Dude, I've been stuck here for an hour. In the chess house, Ergen Pitude drugged... What exactly happened here? What doesn't... okay, so what doesn't add up is that... had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Okay. Now he says... he's saying, I hope the host, that's James Taylor, did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So he's leaning over, he's grabbing the button. Because he's grabbing the button out from there to do the framing. So he was watching him, but in Gideon's testimony, and he was with Ergen the whole time, Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. The Master Turner come to the chess house, send the butler away. So Ergen was remarking on its beauty. They were playing croquet. They had the window view into the library when he was looking over. Then they moved to tea. Then they had a view of them over here. They saw Gardner was working in the rose bush. the murder victim was with the fountain, moved in here, Alistair left the table to go do the murder and then come back. And later you woke up. Not sure what exactly prompted that specific reaction. Just technology being dumb, probably. We want marine mammals to be stolen? Do you, bud? I don't want marine mammals to come to any kind of harm. When did you get drugged? Who drugged you? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. He doesn't mention drinking anything from anybody, yet somehow he ended up getting drugged. I wonder... Hold on. Oh! Suspect the butler decided to drink some sherry because he had the opportunity. That's what I'm thinking is kind of possible because the bottle of sherry is fallen. There's a second drug, right? The Lemurian used Lemurian lichen on the guy on the young guy who he was with. You can see him rapidly blinking, which is the symptom. And the Lemurian lichen makes you hyper concentrate on one thing. So when he testifies that Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house, he had him hopped up on the drugs to make him focus on the chess house. So this is when Ergen slipped away without Gideon knowing. So he didn't drug Podrick Hill, he drugged Gideon Bell. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. And that was in the tea house, not the chess house. Oh my god. Oh, of course. How could I be such a fool? No hints accessed. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Yes, right. That makes sense. Who are these people? You will have to ask Flammable, because they're Flammable's people. Okay, cutscene. You have proven that I can trust you. Oh, here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I've removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. Oh, I set it to take heat from this cup of water. And I change the symbols. And use the idol to give that heat to something else. What is that? Jesus Christ. Someone thinks it's really funny, apparently. That is just hilarious. But there is so much more that I can do. Okay. So now Lazarus is letting the other guys in on his secret. Okay. Next chapter. Chapter 4, The New Order. Oh my god, there's only 2 acts in here, and one is really long. This is terrifying. Okay. The New Order, The Triumph of Order. Oh, this level. Is this Parliament, or is this their cult meeting? The cultists infiltrated British Parliament, and they're succeeded in taking over the government. Such a relief that they decide not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust. What do they even know about true art? Felt it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. Fashion police were sleeping. Apparently the British are instituting a fashion police here, which, you know, they're one... They certainly need it, you know. It's a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. But tell me why I should spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach your beloved brother. What? Oh, here's Mr. Nicholas Maker's passport. Record keeper of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Loyal service. In low-ranking position to the Order Party, plus 10 merit. Overall merit, plus 4. Oh god. These British cultist parliamentarians have a social credit system. How terrifying. Weekly Order Party of People's Tribunal number 42. 6 culprits are brought to tribunal. Tribunal's opened. Each culprit's charges are evaluated, and merit charges are calculated. First, some culprit's merit exaction starts, then the second and the third. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. Merit? Oh, like their social credit? An Albion franc banknote. A franc. Citizen David Guerin, enforcer of the Order Party. At a secret compartment in his office locker, denied the existence of the secret department, but is a loyal service in low-ranking position. Okay. This is some dead dude. Hands not breathing, no apparent whim. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. What? Yeah, I'll do that, man. Remember the second virtue. Don't sleep. Remember the third virtue. Don't fashion. Okay, who's upstairs? They're the masters up here, okay. Alistair and, what's the guy's name? James something. Do not fashion. It's a number 3 rule of being British. Do not fashion. It's music to my ears, Alistair, but do control your emotions. We, as arbiters of order, must never violate the first virtue. Which is what? Do not emotion? Dr. James Turner, right. Arbiter of the Order Party. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. But loyal service in a high-ranking position. Your Dr. Turner must regretfully inform you that during your absence for party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Let's see. Oh god. What the hell are we looking at here? I recognize some of these names. Oh! Uh-oh. We've got some booba on the premises. Please contain yourselves, everybody. Mr. Fangor Quinn claimed he had no wife, but has a painting depicting a naked person in his house. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. Is observed spending a night with his neighbor's wife. Uh-oh, Fangor Quinn. Yeah, I want to get a good look at these X'd out, pixelated, tasteful art movies. Walter Keane flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Yes. Expelled from the Party of Order. Lothar Richards. Held a dinner party a few years ago. Oh yeah, right. Where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. Got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Evaluated as plus 15 merit. Wow, okay. What a ding dong. It's a good game now? It always was. Josh Bailey. Left his work at Tannery early. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat. Drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. Horace Webb has not held down a job since the new regime, evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. Possesses 15 books kept in his private library. Expresses willingness to donate his castle to the party, evaluated as plus 200 merit. So these guys just instituted a fucking 1984, except it's 1784, dictatorship over England. Duke Gideon Bell. Right, that's the young guy from before. Wears an outrageous hairstyle, broke down in tears 10 times during questioning. Has refused to start working, evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping. Any job skippers? Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Make a channel redeem called Remember, and you can write in the name of a game to remember. Trust me, it'll be a hit. Like Remember Mist. But you can just say that. It doesn't need to be a channel point redeem. You can just say Remember Mist, and I'll remember it. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the 4th virtue. You know damn well I keep no secrets. Okay. 4th virtue is do not keep secrets. Lord Alistair Cock. Arbiter of the Order. Slapped a surgeon in anger. Listened to marching music in his manner. Loyal servant, plus 20. Your Arbiter Cock, I'm writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel, seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation, we implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the 1st virtue. 4 maxims of virtue. If it's a channel redeem, it's better. Why? Also, hey Dronin, what's up? Peeks and briefly, not much new, just more aggravating Windows 98 emulation. Hope I'm well. I'm doing pretty well, yeah. I would say so. I ate a lot of junk today, honestly, so I'm feeling a little bad, but I think I'm going to counter it by eating the rest of the ice cream in the freezer after stream to make myself feel better, you know? Sorry that your emulation continues to be aggravating, but hopefully you sort it out. What are you emulating now? You said you finished, what was it called? You finished Shadowgate. What are you working on next? It'll be big, I'll make so much bread. It'll be a good way for the chat to connect with their past. I don't think I make any bread from doing that. I don't see where the bread comes in. You'll perform your function as much as is required. It is paramount to ensure order in our new society. Increase air... I don't know what this glyph means. Or maybe this isn't air, this is matter? I forget. You'll gift 1 sub. If I add that channel point redemption, you'll gift a sub. Do you see my eyes turning into $signs and bulging on my head? Woo! Run junk. Trying to get Gabriel Knight 3 to work, but there's others you'd like to try eventually. Gabriel Knight 3. What's wrong with Gabriel Knight 1 and 2, huh? Bottle with brown liquid labeled brandy. Bottle with some substance labeled opium. Invoice from Blackbrook Farm. 3 pounds of butter, 25 pence. Delivery 6 pence. Total cost 29. This is a mathematical error. Okay. Remember the 2nd virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. Okay. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. So the first one is like crimes of like passion, honesty maybe. I forget what the 4th is. Tell no secrets. I guess that's honesty, sort of, or keep no secrets. Putting it all on the table. Okay, hold on. Excuse me, everybody. I need to make $2.50 real quick. Content, viewer rewards, channel points, manage rewards, custom rewards, Add custom reward. Remember, make it cost some money. Where's that button for? Where's that button for require viewer to enter text? Okay. There we go. Should be there. I don't know how long it takes. There we go. Easiest 250 in my life. I actually don't know how long it takes for that to show up. Oh, I see it right now. Remember Mist? I do remember Mist, actually. It was pretty good. I prefer Ribbon, personally. Oh, right. The third virtue was broken with listening to music. Here's a violin. Here's a gnome. Oh, I think it's art. Remember Ribbon? I do remember Ribbon. I kind of liked Ribbon more than Mist. Portrait of Gideon Bell, painted by Jasmine Nightwings in 1794. Okay, so the rules seem to be no passion, no thievery, no art, and no secrets? Something like that? No greed? I don't know.
What was that? Bread.
Yo, thank you so much, Poco, for the bread. Oh my god. That's incredible. Thank you. That's where that dumb gnome comes from? What, have you seen this dumb gnome before, Ballstick? This looks like the gnomes from Gravity Falls to me, that's what I would say. Book titled Stories. A book titled Autumn Tales. Okay, so fiction is banned of all kinds under the law against lying, I guess. Remember Super Mario Sunshine? I do. It was probably my second favorite of the 3 Mario games I played. Probably would put it in the middle overall. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I'd prefer storing no more than this. London Gazetteer. Whatever. Since year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months, the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the king's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation. Moderation, that's probably the second one. I'm honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. Okay, one of them is against sloth. Probably the second, I don't know. Remember last night when you went to bed, you're doing that again? Have a good night, Tash. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you sleep well. I do remember that time, actually. I remember it quite vividly. There's an ongoing meme with it in the Drawfee crew, where one member has been coming up with more and more elaborate ways to send that gnome image to another member. What's the Drawfee crew? Should I know what the Drawfee crew is? And yeah, Tash did not redeem the remember because there's no need to. There's worse jobs than this one. Thanks God, tobacco is not considered an indulgence. Bit boring though, too bad literature is forbidden. YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't familiar. I don't consume media, apparently, according to Poco. Okay. Oh god, we have to put in numbers? Oh, this is bad. This is terrifying. Certain number of years. How many years have passed? Right here. 95. 3 years have passed. Do I have the word years in here? Yes, I do. 3 years have passed since Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, blank blank is judged to have the largest blank deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him, and he lost blank blank and died. Oh no. Wow. Oh, I see. They're using the idol to subtract a quantitative amount of his life force in the form of merit. And if you get too much extracted from you, you die. Used to be a subsidiary of Dorkly before College Humor fired a ton of people a few years back. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think I ever watched Dorkly ever either, but I have heard of College Humor. It's the law. Okay, so what do we have here? So one of these is truth. I think it's number 4 is probably truth, right? I would never breach the 4th virtue. Know damn well I keep no secrets. It's music to my ears, but control your emotions. You must not violate the first order. For rage... Wait, what? The first virtue. I would never breach the 4th virtue. Know damn well I keep no secrets. So... is that one truth? First virtue is truth. All secrets, literature, or art? No. This one is more like word association than actual investigative work. What else is a 4th virtue violation? I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. Indulgence. I think maybe the first one is moderation? That would make sense. Well, I don't actually know. Oh, he says, keep your emotions in check, don't break the first one. So it's probably moderation, excessive emotions, maybe sloth and indulgence, something like this. The 3rd one seems to be against art. I wonder if, what, is the 2nd virtue diligence? I'm not sure what the virtue is that's supposed to be anti-art. Is it... I don't know. Music, art... fashion? Let's go back to when they were talking about fashion, which... such a relief they decide not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process isn't painful. Tribunals of farce, they spread lies that my pure love is merely lust. And what do they even know about true art? Okay, so art and lust, I think, are probably under the same section. Well... This is tough for me. I felt in my bones I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. Souls, eh? And I'm supposed to know how much merit is lost for each individual thing. I guess I'm supposed to look at here, right? Except these don't have numbers. Yeah, these don't add up as numbers. Which will make this difficult. Wrong Gargle. That hasn't been added yet, Baka. You need to spend 5,000 points to add it. History of infraction and obedience. Okay, so it looks like... mistakes are bad. At work, untidiness, mistakes... What, sloth? Maybe sloth goes over here, actually. Emotions, indulgence, lust is first virtue. Someone be a doll and add brung gargle. You tell me you don't have 5,000 channel points to spare? Come on. Surely. Third virtue. Oh, beauty. All vulgar music, art, or fashion will be punished. Okay. We've got the rules down. You need to see brung gargle before you can add it. Here it is. Add it? Okay. Alright. It's been redeemed. I still don't think it'll actually end up looking good in chat, but I guess we're about to see. Use emote. Oh, okay. Okay, it's been added. How am I supposed to know how much merit is deducted for each of these? I have to do math? I think I have to do math. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some math here, which is terrifying to consider. Hog? I don't know if it quite works, but sure. Okay, I guess we can do this. He had a secret compartment in his office locker, denied the existence of a secret department. So he lost 1 point for each of these infractions because he's got plus 10 for loyalty. So that would be a fourth virtue breach. So you lose 1 merit for this. Wrong gargle. What am I gargling on? Even in that, if that were to work. I don't think so. Not on stream, actually. Okay, so this is plus 10, but he's only at plus 4, which means took a double-length lunch break in the office, labeled a protocol as being Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. These both would be under the workplace infractions. This would be under sloth and mistakes, so that would be minus 3 points each. Private gargle stream, not on Twitch. Not on Twitch. No. Secret Saturday gargle stream. It wasn't secret. It was yesterday. It was right here. Everyone was here, and there was no gargling. Not a single gargle in sight. Okay. Oh, I think I'm supposed to check yours for this, right? Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic, kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Okay. So the literature is -1. I think that's where he got docked, which means that he got -7 for drinking the brandy, which would be the virtue. Would be the moderation. -7 for breaking that, maybe. And then you listen to marching music in his manner, which would be breaking the third virtue. Slapped a sergeant in anger. That would be -7 for breaking moderation, feeling emotions. So that means you lost 2 for breaching beauty. There we go. He gargled today on the Lord's Day, as the God intended. God wants us all to gargle, for sure. Hope this comes up in the next Republican debate. The gargling incident? Yeah, they're all garglons over there, so I expect they're intimately familiar with it. Okay, So now from this calculation, we can say Fanger Quinn received blank how much demerit. Claimed he had no wife. This is a lie. -1. As a painting depicting a naked person in his house, that is vulgar art. That's -3 total. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. This is -7, so -10 total. Observes spending a night with his neighbor's wife. That would be another -7 for -17 total. There we go. Walter Keane. Walter White. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Does that count as 3 separate infractions? If so, that would be -21. My name's Sis Wassler Hartwell Egwig. Oh? That's your sister's name, Poco? What's your brother's name? Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events, so this would be -10, -21 for flirting 3 times, -31 total, and lying about not betraying High Arbiter Lazarus. That would be -32. Huge. Okay, good. Your endname is Willetter. Hartenwell Wahiti. Oh, really? Wahiti? Isn't that guy who makes, those movies, that director? Lothar Richards. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. Okay. That would be... excessive wine would be -7. But angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. That would be -7 again. But he got +15 for turning his family in. So that would be +1. Josh Bailey. Left his work at Tannery early, that's -3. Drank excessive amounts, we're down to -10. Drank excessive amounts, down to -17. Approached a married woman, we're down to -24. Denied 4 times that he had done that, that is -28. Uh-oh. Horace Webb. Not held a job down. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. Okay. Well, that's got to be minus... what is this? -90. Wait, sorry, -180. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. That would be -1 for a lie. -181. This is 15 books. That's another -15. So -196. But he's expressing his willingness to donate his house to the party, so he's at +4 overall. And then finally, Gideon Bell. Wears an outrageous hairstyle, that's -2. Broke down in tears 10 times during questioning, that's -70. So 72. Refused to start working, 5 instances of job skipping. It's 15 on 72 is 87. Rejected High Arbiter's request that he share information of his secret entrance. I said 87, right? So -88. Okay. Huge. Now we just have to pass it together. During a tribunal, blank blank is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, Idol was used on him. He lost XX merit and died. Okay, so who had the largest in history? Gideon Bell? By the looks of this. Because he cried a lot, basically. 2 or few slots are incorrect. Yeah, this idol was used on him doesn't really make a lot of sense grammatically. This has to be the only thing that's wrong, I think. Oh, I think he lost 88 souls? No. Is it merit? It's probably merit, not souls. Like night, I am full of terror. When you know my name, just look for my face. He really was sucked dry if this is the same guy. If this guy is supposed to be... oops. This guy is supposed to be this guy. Does that make sense? But okay, his hair is gone because he's been sucked dry. But look at it, he's got like that big nose, big distinctive nose. Sucked and gargled dry? Absolutely. He does kind of have a big nose. I don't know, it's hard to tell if that's the same guy. I'm not sure what I have slotted in wrong here. To execute his punishment, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure what this means. Blank was used on him. I guess I can use these other words over here. I gotta remember I can do that. But I don't know if any of this makes sense. Truth was used on him. Fashion was used on him. Oh my God, Poco. You're gonna have to try better with that link. You're gonna have to do better than that, honestly. Nope, 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 we're not having that. We're not having that. The fuck did you just walk into? Sorry, Grim. Some people are Poco posted a disgusting link. I am insisting that you trim it down to a more acceptable link. You cannot post a link that's 7 lines long in Twitch chat. I'm sorry. How are you doing, Grim, by the way? Good evening. Perform your function as is required is paramount to ensure order in our new society. It was the shortest you could get it? Okay, I'm gonna click on it. What is it? You could absolutely get this shorter. Here, I'll do it shorter for you. Wow, look how short that is. Congratulations. Boys, let me show you who's shortest. Oh yeah, are you short, Grim? Are you a 5'2" king? Gideon Bell is judged to have the largest merit deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him. I don't know what this means. Souls reduction? Four-foot hobbits represent. You're just a weenie joke? I don't think you refer to a weenie as short, though, right? I mean, I think it's small, maybe. but not short. Because short is like a measure of height, you know? It's like the opposite of tall. And you never refer to a dick as tall, I think. Do I have the number of years wrong? No. Right? I mean, unless it's a total false flag, but I don't think it should be. It's been 3 years. Okay. I'm kind of cheesing this here, to be fair, but I think this is kind of dumb at this point, because, like, I know what's going on. It's just a matter of choosing the words that it wants me to use when the words aren't totally obvious. Doesn't the one song that the dog dances to say short dick? I'm not sure what song this is. What? Short dicks? Dog dancing to a... what? Would you care to link to this song, Waka? Share with the class what it is you're talking about. Okay, it's definitely Gideon Bell, which means that he definitely loses 88 merit, right? 100%. Which means there's just one word here that's wrong. It's gotta be the idol. Right? It's gotta be the idol that's the one wrong word. Someone linked the twerking dog? I don't think anyone knows what they're talking about with a twerking dog, I'm sorry to say. Twerking dog talking about a short dick? I don't know, I thought I was the one streaming under the furry tag, but maybe Wak is, you know, branching out into some new interests, which I support it. Execute his punishment. Oh, moderation was used on him, probably, or something. Because right. Because the way that you get blasted is you get something sucked out of you or used onto you. Indulgence was on him. Lust, emotions was used on him. I have no idea what words they want me to go for here, I'll be honest. Yeah. What? What? Oh my god, Voco. Funny dog twerking. God damn it. I don't hear the words short dick in that, although I wasn't listening very closely. Okay. I am like so sure. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Okay, so there's two. Okay, I'm super cheesing it at this point, but I feel like it's fair to, because this is kind of dumb. This isn't really detectiving. There's two slots that are wrong here, actually. One is this one for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is the other one. So the only one that's actually wrong now. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, now I don't understand at all. Not that one. There's a different video of a dog twerking. You'll have to provide it if you want us to know which one you're talking about. Okay, so there's apparently two things wrong here. I'm cheesing this. This is a dumb one. Okay, so it is idle was used on him. And he lost 88... Not merit. 88 francs? 88 bones? He lost 88 bones. What? I mean, surely this should be something plural? If I put this as merit, then this still shows... Then this doesn't go to 2 or fewer or wrong until I replace both of these. This is a super... I know I'm cheesing it. But that means that there were 3 wrong, now there's 2 wrong, now there's only 1 wrong somewhere. And it's got to be this one, I think. I'm so... Years! Oh, he had his life drained from him. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, Jesus. We got it. We got it. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. A high arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. Oh, God. Okay, that was the easy one for this chapter. Wait, is this the last chapter of the game? This is it? Oh, okay. Chapter 4, The New Order. Slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. Right, they were going to march on the castle, is what they said. To fight the king. Oh my god. What is this? This is an entire this is all of the Britain. I have to investigate the entire UK? What a... Okay, so this is their war camp. Oh my god. Marching. This is some random traitor? Oh my god. This is Elding Ring Unlocked. This is literally open world. Oh hey, this is the manor from the very first mission. Yeah, we've gone full open world at this point. Oh hey, it's What's-Her-Face. It's nice that she's still alive and having fun despite the new regime. Okay, we have this tavern from one of the early missions too. They're somehow still the same people in the same positions as like 10 years ago. Okay, I have no idea what's going on, but let's start looking at things. What do we have? First, we have the war camp. In the war tent, we have the map of the region. We have the party camp, Bellwood Crosswoods, Cloudsley Cabin, Little Mermaid Inn, Lover's Islet, Islet? Blackfield Manor, Belchester Castle. You found it. Oh my god. Dog twerking incoming. I don't know if I can watch TikTok. Can I watch TikTok without an account? Okay. So she does say short dick in there, but it comes after teeny weeny, eeny meeny, itsy bitsy spider or whatever, which I feel like are the more important operators here. Lazarus Hurst, our lord. Oh my god, this is their game plan? Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood, and poor Willard Wright met his death. Right. Come alone and bring proof, something personal of yours, to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me. I wonder if he took that off her. Okay, he's being blackmailed. Hey, see that dog get down? I did see that dog get down. It was a pretty impressive dog, I'm not gonna lie. Insulindian Isola. David Garand. Since his success at Mermaid Inn has proven to be a resourceful and discreet professional. Nicholas Maker. Cowardly but dutiful, useful to a limit. Alistair Koch. Pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey and ready to kill. James Turner. Greedy and hedonistic, requires constant material motivation to cooperate. Walter Keane. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous as many smart people are. Yes. Right, so this is one Edward Crosley's little private safe, revealing his true identity, which has apparently been found out, been blackmailed by, I assume, what's his face? His old servant? I'm not sure. Or is it just it might just be Walter. It's blackmailing him now. Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we will organize more search parties to find the lost. Okay. Lazarus is missing now. What do we have here? This regime has to fall. It has taken everything from me. Watch show is ticking and shows 12:15. Boy, never yet really. May 15th, Capital Route Morning Report. At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. At 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on the new two-wheel contraption. 10:15, 2 individuals in insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. Two-wheel contraption. They got a motorbike? Oh shit! How did he get the idol? Why are you not working, you worthless piece of garbage? I'm doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. Right. Oh, the gem is missing. Like, entirely. It's not even the wrong color, it's just missing. This seems to be a fake, actually. This looks like a fake. It's all bent out of shape. Okay. Who's this? A man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. Is this Lazarus? Did he meet his end? Capital, Belchester Castle, Blackfield's Crow Towers, Woodshires, Port. My left rib cage has been hurting when I breathe in sharply or stretch it for a couple of days now. Am I dying? Any thoughts? Okay, there's this bike that the lady saw go by. Newly invented transportation device. And you cunning devil. I'm already dead? Oh, okay. You just haven't caught up yet. Well, find me in the place where we two first met. There we can talk. Okay. I recognize this voice. It's you. Isn't it poetic that you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Straw men are your blame. Is this, what's his face? Garan? No. Walter. Keane? Right, because this is here, falling for the scarecrow. Scarecrow with a large hole through its head. Bullet lodged in the wall. Here's the white pigeon. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after a long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we may discuss your compensation. Right, so it looks like Lazarus has reached his end here. Finally, perhaps. He's not quite dead yet, though. He's still moving. Well, he has been shot. Okay. What's going on here? Worry not and continue the feast, wife. Nothing can stand in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. Horse race betting slip. Oh, right. It's the guy who was like doing the horse betting from the beginning. Dear husband, you're so brave and you've been drinking since early this morning, but what will we do? What if the evil government men find us? What do we have here? Come the pure flower that I know you can be for me. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies. While you I will put on a pedestal of sweetest praise and you will become my ideal wife. Oh, Edmund. What a creep. Pretty sure he's dead now, though. As Lazarus. For you I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Mary, my uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery and I am rich. Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let's marry Peter. Any ideal wives in chat? Couldn't be me. I'll say that. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of her late brother Sebastian, the previous Proud Beast Stewart. I'll be back at camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Yeah, I can't think of a single ideal wife in chat, honestly. Literally none of you. Okay. What is going on in the tavern? Ada Baker and Walter Knott booked 2 nights. You think they will try to kidnap the king? Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. She still has... Oh, right, because this is Ada. She still has her employment with Edward, the handkerchief. I've instructed to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he will be in order party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Seal your face, he may recognize you. So the one who escaped her tonic would have been Edmund, or Edward, or whatever. Now known as Lazarus. But I heard rumors you lost a cannon while gambling. Nonsense, I'm not an idiot, but real men like us could beat those order party ninnies even without any weapons. True. So true, dude. All these order rats sneaking around here are no good. I hope they just blackmail me and bugger off. Oh god, that's everything? Okay, apparently that's everything. Well, what's in here? A boat. Oh, a cannon is missing, though. That he said he lost a cannon. Don't totally know that that's relevant. Oh, of course, I haven't actually been in here. Pile of mangled and burned corpses. Here's the missing cannon. An empty cannon. Not totally sure what happened here, but sure. Okay, what do we have to work with? Oh, I see. Oh, we can jump between all of the previous cases that we've solved, in case any of them are useful. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Early in the morning, blank went to the blank to blank blank because blank wanted to blank the blank. Before noon, blank and blank went out to try and blank blank. Instead, they found the blank at the blank. On the way back, they started to blank over it. The afternoon, blank went to the blank to blank blank because blank had tried to blank blank to get back his blank. Have I really been solving any cases? I have solved like 10 or 9 or 10, I think. Early in the morning, blank killed blank at the blank. Before noon, blank killed blank at the blank. In the afternoon, blank killed blank at the blank. Okay. Nothing's been achieved from my random clicking. I have not been clicking randomly. I've been solving all of these. No one can vouch for you for that because no one else has been following along. But trust me, I've been solving all of these. Okay, so her diary is important because this is in the morning before noon. Individual insurrection uniform passes by on a new two-wheel contraption, and then two individuals pass on horses. Ow! Ow! Fuck! Ow! That's not my rib cage. That's my balls. Sorry, it's TMI. My bad. Trust in Brungo? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I would trust in Brungo. Two individuals in insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. Sorry. So, this is the first death, presumably. The one in the morning. Is... Individual passes by in a two-wheel contraption. That's Lazarus. Going to meet... I think this is Walter. It's poetic. You've fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago. Straw men are your bane. You cunning devil. I mean the place where we two first met. Yes. Early in the morning, Lazarus Hurst went to the blank, to the... Is this the cabin? What is this place called, even? Yes, to the Cloudsley cabin. You gargling butt? What are you gargling on? To... Kill. I guess to... Went to the cabin to kill... I think this is Walter Keene. Walter Keene wanted to have the golden idol? What does the blackmail message say exactly? You took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. Oh, wanted to have... 32 things. It must be the years or something. If you refuse, I will make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. 11:30 on May 15th. Meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood. And poor Willard Wright met his death. Right. Wait. Oh. Wait, what? Come along and bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is weird. You're gargling on chamomile? Oh, really? Shit, bud, I could use some. Okay, what's weird is that... So the cabin has the pigeon, but the place where Willard met his death would be the inn. Not the cabin. Come along and bring proof, something personal of yours to give the woman. Think they'll try to kidnap the king. Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. Instructed him to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he'll be in order party uniform. Comes alone without any backup. Approach him. He gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic. You may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Seal your face, he may recognize you. The instruction slip. Okay. Is there an instruction slip on this body? Yes. Yes. Okay, so he went over there. So he went to the inn and then met up with Ada. Gave her the napkin, gave her the handkerchief, which shows her previous employment under Crosley. She knows that that's her signal to give him the slip, which tells him to go to the cabin. Okay. But that's not early in the morning then, because he was instructed to at around 11:30, which I think 11:30 is British for 10:30. So he must have gone to the cabin in the afternoon. In the afternoon, Lazarus Hearst went to the cabin to kill, I think this is Walter Keane. Because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail Lazarus Hearst to get back his, I think, stolen years? Lost years? Get back his lost years. 2 or fewer slots are incorrect. Does he want the idol back? No, he wants his years back. Before noon's pretty early. Well, there's early in the morning and then there's before noon, as in like 11:30. 11:30 I would not say is like early in the morning. It's actually the end of the morning. It's pretty much as late as you can be and still be morning. Golden years? Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay, wait. Lost years is correct. Oh, this is actually interesting because... Wait. And this... Yeah, it's lost years. Huh. Is it Peter Batley? I forget which one Peter Batley is. Oh god, this is a problem. No, because if I had gotten one of these names wrong... Wait, this doesn't make sense to me. If I had gotten one of these names wrong, then it would say more of the slots are incorrect, right? Yeah, okay. Whoops. Bat Chestley? Yeah, Bat Chestley, exactly. It is Walter Keane. And similarly, it has to be Lazarus Hearst. Yeah. So that means I have 2 things wrong. They have to be the words cabin and kill? Oh, maybe it's find Walter Keane. That would make more sense. Oh, what? Okay, so kill is right. I'm in process of eliminating all of these words in the cheesiest way, but just because this doesn't quite make sense. Excuse me. In the afternoon, he went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail Lazarus Hearst. Oh, Lazarus didn't... Wait. Did Lazarus not send himself? Did Lazarus send somebody else to go do it for him? Oh, that makes sense. I guess. How would I know who this guy is then? Who did he actually get? Oh, it would be David Garan, because he's loyal and because he fell for the same trap that he did before. Because he, yeah. There we go. That was from this case. All this, this was like chapter 4 or whatever. David Garan here fell for the old scarecrow trick back then. Okay. We got that one. So in the afternoon, we have Walter Keane killed David Garan at the cabin. Early in the morning, Blank, Lazarus probably, went to the Blank to Blank because Blank wanted to blank the Blank. Oh, this level's skull. This is the grand culmination, Pogo, I think. This is like the finale. So it is this level. Skull emoji. Ow. Ow. Fuck me. Ah, God, I am sorry. Ow. That hurts. If they do not return, we will organize more search parties to find the lost. Comrade Lazarus has not returned. Alistair and James have gone to find him. Okay, yeah. So before noon, James Turner and Alistair Cock went out to try and find Lazarus Hurst. Maybe don't sit on him? I can't, they're too big. They're like a natural beanbag, you know? It's hard not to sit on him. Instead, they found the golden idol at the Blank. At the crossroads? I see. Yeah, probably. On the way back, they started to fight over it. Oh, but where? Where did they find it? Good question. I'm not sure. Where is that? Where is the gem that's supposed to be inside of it? Do you think detectives actually fill out Mad Libs like this? Yeah, they just get their assistants to write the Mad Lib, and then really the assistants are the one doing all the work. I mean, I don't know how else you could solve a murder if you didn't have the ad libs already given to you. You know, seems like a prerequisite. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of her late brother Sebastian, the previous Outbeast steward. I'll be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Oh my god, did he fall off his fucking horse? No. No way. Where's that other body? Wait, so here's one of the bodies. And then here's another body. Where's the other body? Pile of mangled and burned corpses? Is this supposed to be where the third body is? I guess it has to be. Hold on. 1795. This is relatively recently, I think. 1795 is this year. that she got the love letter from Edmund. So I wonder if he was trying to meet her. No. Well, I don't know. Gotta do laundry, don't spin the wheel till you get back. Not a problem, there will be no wheel spin today. Don't worry your head off about it. Partially peeled lemon. I'm thinking. James Turn and Alistair Clark went off to try and find Lazarus Hearst. Instead, they found the blank at the blank. Did they either find the dead body, or did they find... I mean, they started a fight over it, which must mean they found the golden idol, right? Question is where? Did they find it at... let me look at this map again. They find that at the crossroads? I guess that's the only option, right? That's where they fought over it and one of them died. Not quite. Close. Who fights over a golden idol? Well, that's kind of the entire point of the whole game, is that the golden idol is worth fighting over, you know? That is the point. So he did say Alistair and James went out. Did they find the dead body instead? What is this game about? It's about a golden idol. Okay, I think it's just the location that I have wrong. This is gonna absolutely blow your mind, but it's about the golden idol. Do you want me to give you the full plot summary, Waka, or are you gonna stop listening as soon as I start talking? J-Blow's streaming? When is he not streaming? He's always streaming. Yes, please. So, a guy inherits a cursed golden idol that his ancestor got on an expedition, but he dies in a tragic horse accident. It gets inherited by his friend here, but his brother is jealous and wants it because it lets this guy, it lets him blow this person up. It's basically got magic powers, the golden idol. It lets you like kill people, it lets you manipulate things. So his brother wants it, he didn't get it in the inheritance. So his brother has his servant get the guy killed and steal the idol. Little did they know that that idol was actually property of a secret cult, and that secret cult is now pissed at the brother, whose name is Edmund, for having taken the idol away from them. So they get one of his maids, who is secretly a member of their cult, to attempt to poison him, but she fails to poison it. She accidentally gets his sister instead. Now, Edmund, because he was getting threatening letters from them earlier, realized what was going on and plotted his revenge. He attracted members of this cult in the form of some hired guns here to come onto his location, but he used the golden idol to form a trap in order to get them all killed while he was hiding in this closet. He used this opportunity to fake his own death and to take on a new identity, Lazarus Hearst. As Lazarus Hearst, he infiltrated the very cult that he had stolen the golden idol from, and with the help of his faithful servant, he became a member of this cult. Then, using that very golden idol, he performed a miracle in order to ordain himself as the reborn leader of this cult, the Griffin Reborn. With the cult under his power, the cult basically had infiltrated the least popular of three different factions in Parliament, and with his influence and some careful conniving, they got the other two factions to fight against each other in Parliament, which allowed them to take over Parliament. They then used that power, along with the Golden Idol, to institute a totalitarian Orwellian rule over England, in which they gave everybody a social credit system and sucked the life force out of them with the Golden Idol if they failed at that social credit system. And then they were planning on marching on the king himself and demanding that he surrender to them, thus completing their takeover of the entire country and instituting their reign of terror across all of England forever, when the tragic events of Chapter 11 that we are currently discovering took place. Yeah, there you go. You yearn for the day where you go to J-Blow's stream and is reacting to this channel? J-Blow knows me. He's the one who watches all my VODs. You know how my VODs have like, 60 or 70 views or whatever? That's all J-Blow. J-Blow and Pokemon. Okay. I have a word. I think these are kind of dumb because I get the gist of what's going on, but I'm kind of just playing like, multiple choice until I get it right if I just keep sticking things in here. Before noon, they went out to try and find Lazarus Hearst. Instead, they found the Golden Idol at the blank. Where would the Golden Idol have been? Why would he have taken it with him? Half 11 on May 15th. Meet me and place the idol at the place the idol is on. Okay, never mind. I had to file for Chapter 11. Yes, I'm completely bankrupt now after this game. Am I gonna raid Liam? I have no idea if I'll raid Liam. I might raid Liam. I might raid Jonathan Blow. You don't know. Where did the... I don't really get... Instead, they found the Golden Idol at the camp. Oh god, this would be so lame if I just try this randomly. I definitely shouldn't. What would make sense? It wouldn't make sense for the Golden Idol to be at the... Well, I think I need to solve this first thing first. So Lazarus is actually the first one who died, right? Which means that wherever he died, the Golden Idol had already been lost. Presumably it was on his person. Early in the morning... Newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. This must be the carriage that's here in the background. But these guys got blown the fuck up by the loyalist cannons here. So, they went out to try and find Lazarus. I wonder if he died at the manor, and then they found the Golden Idol at the manor. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thoughts on Avatar? Hey, Caroline. Which Avatar are you referring to? Be a touch more specific, and I'll give you my thoughts. Early in the morning, Lazarus Hearst went to the manor to... Blank, because Blank wanted to... Oh. Is he going to kidnap her? Is this his horse? Oh, I bet it was. Avatar the movie by M. Night Shyamalan. I haven't personally seen it. The only thing that's in my head about that movie is the gif of the Earthbenders doing their whole choreographed routine edited with Like the actual clip from the movie where it's like edited so it looks like that their whole choreographed routine is just like making one small rock float across the screen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think that's like a really famous criticism of that movie. I've never actually seen it though. I think Poco knows exactly what I'm talking about. He gets references. I think Lazarus went to the islet to maybe to kidnap Mary Batley, because they're married now. Mary Batley, because Lazarus Hearst wanted to have the ideal wife. Aha. Close. Do I have an option for meat? Maybe it's just find. Okay, interesting. Am I winning? I am winning, Ironhawk. I am very close to solving the final case. This game's a little bit... I thought it would be a 3-stream game. It turns out it's a 2-stream game. Interesting. Is Caroline going to tell me which Avatar she was talking about, or is she just going to come in here, say thoughts on Avatar, and then leave? I'm wondering. Also, how are you doing, Ironhawk? Your cat is looking awfully fire today. Which one is this? This is Alistair, right? Before noon, Alistair Cock killed James Turner at the crossroads. Okay. I wonder if, or did this happen at the... Actually, it would make more sense if this thing here happened at the manor. Okay, there we go. Right, yeah. So he goes to the manor because... Right, because Peter Batley would have inherited the house, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, he's living there with Mary Batley. And he wanted to steal her. Get her away from Peter. We were playing Quake 3 and TF2 pickup games earlier. Pew Pew. How would that Pew Pew go? Did you do the Pew Pew? And then blank killed blank at the blank. Well, I think it's Lazarus Hearst getting killed, but who's the one doing the killing? That's the question. Nothing can stand in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. Horse betting strip. We're so brave and been drinking since early this morning. What will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? He must have killed him then. Did he steal? Wait a minute. Huh. I wonder if he won the cannon while gambling and used it to set a trap to kill Lazarus. I think that's what happened. So I think it was Peter who ends up killing him. Right? Peter Batley. Oh my god. We did it. We beat the game. That was it. It was Monkey Man. Well, it was kind of the silly guy. The final scroll. Before storming the king's castle with the Order party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, born Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Batley. On entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary. Right. This is the guy who like got the short end of the stick from the original Inheritance because he was just like some drunk gambler. Oh, he got owned. Baba? I don't think I'm going to put Baba on for the last hour. We did it. Let's watch the outro cutscene. So now the drunks and gamblers get to take over England and destroy the old stuck-up Order party. Weren't you with the Order Party? Oh no, I was never part of that ghastly organization. Right, okay. This was their record keeper who was known for being cowardly. You can take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. And have 3 sous for it if you call yourself lucky. Okay, the idol is worthless now that it's shattered. Honestly, it was a pretty good game. It was pretty short. There's a DLC for this, but given that the base game is 8 hours long, no way am I paying for the DLC, you know what I mean? That seems not worth it. It was just for fun, so it went well. TF2 opponents complained being too sweaty in a competitive environment. Nah. If you're playing to win, then you play to win, you know? As long as you're not being rude to people, then it's not sweaty. You know what I can do for the last hour? What? What do you want me to do for the last hour, Boca? I'm supposed to be giving my thoughts on the game. I think the lame thing about this game is really the way that it pre-sets up the solutions for you in a way that it kind of gives you the general shape of what the answer is, even if you didn't already get it. So you get a lot of kind of meta information from just like reading the forums. Plus, there's not actual wiggle room like there is in Oberdin, where in Oberdin there's a couple of different options that work depending on what, in situations where it's kind of vague. There's cases here where it wants you to say one specific thing, even though you already kind of know what's going on. And so in that sense, it kind of sucks. Oh, hold on. There's an epilogue. Hold on. Absurd trolley problems. I've done those. I've actually clicked through all of that before. But the stream's not over yet because there's an epilogue. The grand vision of a better world. Oh? What is this? How are these guys alive? Epilogue? Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hearst, who will build the ideal society. Yes. Brotherhood of Masks. Only one thing is worse than imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystical rituals and other hogwash that are so stupid that they did not realize they have some truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm to me and my golds. Walter T. Keene has told me more about their organization and practices. If he tells the truth, and they're truly devoted to their religious entity of Griffin Reborn, I could gain some powerful allies. Order Party Manifesto. All citizens are equal. All citizens must serve society to the full extent of their abilities. Citizens must be evaluated according to how virtuous they are. Society with internal contradictions is unsustainable. Therefore, it must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The king should step down and the aristocracy must be abolished in favor of me. I'm the most virtuous citizen. Yes. Virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on Earth. Bad citizens deserve to lose time. Is this guy supposed to be like Bentham? William Bentham? Or was it William? Given the time period, this guy sounds like a Benthamite. It's unbelievable. My pure Mary is joined in matrimony with that clown Peter Batley. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue. Therefore, I consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me when she learns I still live. Society must be built on principles of virtue. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the banks of 7 seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science. But they became inert and decadent and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. It's by divine providence that I got my hands on an ancient working artifact. He calls it divine providence. He murdered a bunch of people for it. Okay. So it's just some British person off trying to make the ideal state. They killed someone here. Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in the noble defense of his homeland. This man is not breathing. Oh shit. With these powers, I'll do whatever is necessary to build a better world. Yes, my lord, I swear loyal to you and will undertake whatever tasks are required of me. Okay. So this is basically the summary of the old game for me. Good. Sebastian Cloudsley left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will, but then David Garan, on Edmund Cloudsley's orders, stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. The Brotherhood, I think, tasked Walter Keane to punish was it Sebastian? Is it Edmund Cloudsley or David Garan? Probably Edmund Cloudsley. And recover the idol, but his attempts were fruitless. Cool. During one attempt, Walter White was captured. Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side. Edmund Cloudsley used the idol to make himself young and infiltrated the Brotherhood under the new identity of Lazarus Hearst. Then he claimed to be Griffin Reborn and transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. Brotherhood Masters James Turner and Alistair Cock helped Lazarus Hearst seize power and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from common people and giving it to the Order Party members. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king, I guess Lazarus Hearst, I should call him now, wanted to kidnap Mary Batley, but was shot by Peter Batley, and the idol was broken. Incredible. I guess the epilogue is just making sure that I understood what was happening with the game. Which I did. Okay, cool, yeah, I don't know. I guess I basically gave my thoughts over the credits already. The game was kind of short, but it was sweet. I do think the art style is charming, and the game was short enough that it didn't wear too thin. Some of the cases kind of stand out as good and interesting. I think the dinner party one was interesting. Some of them are not so cool. And for a game that only has 10 cases, having some that aren't so cool is kind of like meh. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my thoughts. I don't think with 50 minutes left it's worth switching to Baba, so I think I'm going to go find a raid for you all. Who should I raid? There's no Liam. Oh! Anyone have a raid suggestion? Amogus? Baba Daba Daba Daba? J Blow? Should I actually raid J Blow? Oh my god, what is he playing? Rogue Book. Okay. J Blow? Okay, I have 2 votes for J Blow. I'm sorry, no Baba Waka. It's only for 50 minutes. I can't be asked. Raid. We're raiding Jonathan Blow. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say anything in his chat. I'm going to send the raid, and I'm just not even going to say hello. But here you have. There's the Jonathan Blow, creator of The Witness. Tomorrow, I think we are going to be starting Subnautica Below Zero. I think that's what I'm going to be playing. But if I change my mind, then I won't be doing that. But yeah, until then, thank you for hanging out. Witness this. Oh, I'm witnessing that every time I see the mirror. See the mirror. Good night, Waka. Good night, Butt. Good night, Poco. Good night, anyone else who's still lurking. Appreciate you all being here, and yeah, have a good night. Bye. Good night, Ironhawk.